Ancient Egyptian temples, timeless houses of the gods. The earliest known shrines in pre-dynastic Egypt date back to the late 4th millennium BC. These were simple structures made of perishable materials like wood, reed mats, and mud brick. While these ancient buildings may not have stood the test of time, they served as the foundation for later Egyptian art and architecture. Elements from these early shrines were continually reused and adapted, evoking the timeless nature of the gods and their dwelling places. The Old Kingdom, when pyramids reigned supreme. During the early dynastic period, circa 3150 to 2686 BC, the first Egyptian kings built funerary complexes at Abydos. These were rectangular, mud brick structures that marked the beginning of royal patronage of religious architecture. In the Old Kingdom, circa 2686 to 2181 BC, royal funerary monuments grew in scale and complexity, while divine temples remained relatively small. This suggests that the focus of official religion at this time was on the cult of the divine king, rather than the direct worship of deities. The rise of divine temples. The expansion of funerary monuments began with the reign of Djoser, who built his complex entirely of stone and included the iconic step pyramid. Throughout the Old Kingdom, royal tombs and temples were incorporated into elaborate stone pyramid complexes. Near each pyramid complex was a town to provide for its needs, a pattern that would continue throughout Egyptian history. The Middle Kingdom, a new era of temple design. The rulers of the Middle Kingdom, circa 2055 to 1650 BC, continued the tradition of building pyramids and associated complexes. However, the rare remains of Middle Kingdom temples showed that their layouts were becoming more symmetrical, and that stone was increasingly used in their construction. A common feature of these temples was a sanctuary set behind a columned hall, sometimes with these two elements fronted by open courts. This layout foreshadowed the standard temple plan used in later periods. The New Kingdom, the Golden Age of Temples. The New Kingdom, circa 1550 to 1070 BC, was the golden age of Egyptian temple building. During this period, the great temples of Karnak and Luxor were built, along with many other impressive structures. These temples were often vast complexes with multiple courtyards, halls, and shrines. They were decorated with intricate carvings and paintings that depicted scenes from Egyptian mythology and history. Luxor Temple, a symphony of architecture. The Luxor Temple is a magnificent example of New Kingdom architecture. It was begun by Amenhotep III in the 14th century BC and later expanded by Ramses II. The temple is notable for its harmonious proportions and elegant decoration. It features a grand colonnaded hall, a beautiful courtyard, and a series of smaller shrines. Karnak Temple, a city of temples. The Karnak Temple is the largest religious complex in the world. It is a vast site with multiple temples, chapels, and other structures. The temple was built over a long period of time, with each pharaoh adding their own contributions. The result is a sprawling complex that is both awe-inspiring and confusing. The Ramesseum, a monument to a warrior king. The Ramesseum is a mortuary temple built by Ramses II. It is notable for its massive scale and elaborate decoration. The temple features a huge statue of Ramses II, as well as many scenes depicting his military victories. The Temple of Malkada, a palace and a temple. The Temple of Malkada was built by Amenhotep III. It is a unique structure that served as both a palace and a temple. The temple features a large courtyard, a throne room, and a series of smaller chambers. It is decorated with beautiful paintings and carvings. Conclusion: the legacy of ancient Egyptian temples. The temples of ancient Egypt are a testament to the ingenuity and artistry of the ancient Egyptians. They are also a reminder of the deep religious beliefs of this fascinating civilization. These temples continue to inspire awe and wonder in visitors from all over the world. What should be the topic of our next video? If you enjoyed this story about my life, Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.